إنك أنت الجواد الكريم قل رب زدني علما. قال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تبارك وتعالى ونفعنا بعلومه في الدارين. قال الثاني عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما قال كان عمر رضي الله عنه يدخلني مع أشياخ بدر فكأن بعضهم وجد في نفسه فقال لما يدخل هذا معنا ولنا أبناء مثله. فقال عمر رضي الله عنه إنه من حيث علمتم. فدعاني ذات يوم فأدخلني معهم فما رأيت أنه دعاني يومئذ إلا ليريهم. قال ما تقول في قول الله تبارك وتعالى إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. فقال بعضهم أمرنا نحمد الله ونستغفره إذا نصرنا وفتح علينا. وسكت بعضهم فلم يقل شيئا. فقال لي كذلك تقول يا ابن عباس؟ فقلت لا. قال فما تقول؟ قلت هو أجل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أعلمه له قال إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح وذلك علامة أجلك فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا. قال عمر رضي الله عنه ما أعلم منها إلا ما تقول. رواه البخاري. So continuing with the chapter of increasing in righteous action at the end of one's life or in advanced years in anticipation that it is the end of one's life. So in this hadith, which is the right of Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he says that Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when he was the Khalifa, so he used to have me join and sit among the elders, the Ashaq of Badr, people who were quite elder to me in terms of years and also senior to me in terms of the position. They were Badris, they were attended the Battle of Badr, and I was a young boy or young man at that time, and a young boy during that time, during the time of Badr. So some of those elders, which is the way of traditional peoples, that this youngster sitting with we the elders, this is not quite the etiquette that's to be observed. So some of them might have felt something in that regard. So Umar radiallahu ta'ala used to say, "Innahu min haythu alimtu." So why are you, putting this young man, in this, in the assembly of the shuyukh, of the elders? So Umar radiallahu used to say, he is adaptation that you know about. In other words, he is the cousin of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, number one. And number two, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam called him Tarjuman al-Quran. Ni'ma Tarjuman al-Quran Abdullah ibn Abbas. That what a great, mufassir of Quran and explainer of the Quran is Abdullah ibn Abbas, even though he was a very young man. And Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam made a special dua for him in that regard. So you all know his position in terms of his relation with Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, at the same time his position in terms of knowledge. So one day, just to kind of prove the point, so Umar radiallahu ta'ala called Abdullah ibn Abbas to his majlis, and Abdullah ibn Abbas says, and I had a feeling this is why he called me. He wants to show them, who and what I am. Okay? Allahu Akbar. So Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he said, okay, إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح, Surah, Surah al-Fath. When the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes and the victory is achieved, then seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, seek his forgiveness, and verily he's most forgiving. So that's the apparent meaning, which probably most people would understand. However, Umar asked them, okay, some people said, yeah, this is what the meaning basically is. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us nusra, when he helps us and gives us victory, we should praise him and seek forgiveness, is what the ayats basically say. But there's an underlying meaning also here that's inferred that they missed that point. So Umar radiallahu ta'ala asked Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas, what do you say? Is that what you say? He said, no, I don't say that. So what do you say? He said, this is the announcement of the ajal of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. In other words, it's an announcement that the death of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam is very near. The time has approached. How did you understand that? When the Fath comes, and Islam now has, spread all, throughout the Jazeera. and the mission is accomplished, there's no longer a reason for Rasulullah to remain, on the earth, and he'll be called back, to his Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, very soon. So now is the time to sabbih bihamdi rabbika wastaghfir, to increase in tasbih and increase in istighfar, not simply because of the fat, but because your ajal is just about to take place. It's about to happen. So prepare for that with more tasbih and more istighfar. And so that is the case of Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, then for us, a million times more. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq. And as I mentioned earlier, he's saying at the end of our lifetime, but we don't know when the end of our lifetime. It very well may be today. So, you know, as Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anh says, if you reach the evening, don't wait for the morning. If you reach the morning, don't wait for the evening. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me and all of us tawfiq. آمين ثم آمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, keep in mind, brothers, that also we had, alhamdulillah, we started the sort of the kickstart of the new lessons, which we started this evening, and Saturday 11:30 the dars of Sirah, and then Sunday morning Fajr to 9 o'clock for the youth. And keep in mind, tonight is Friday night, very special and Mubarak night. So let's take advantage of that, in the wears, in the Salat and Salat ala Nabi Sallallahu Surah Al Kahf, etc. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all tawfiq.